Hi everybody, welcome back to the Claremont Classic Garage. This morning I'm going to start a new auction loot video. Even though I only got a small lot of stuff from this auction, there goes the trailer alarm. My dog has 1,000 cars can drive by. She has some sort of issue with trailers. Every time a trailer goes by, she barks at it. And if the trailer happens to have the heads of horses sticking out of it, she goes absolutely berserk. She has a real issue with horses. Don't ask me why. Anyway, that's our little trailer alarm. Anyway, back on topic. In the next few days, there's a couple of pretty decent tool and equipment auctions coming up. So we'll probably have some more stuff to show you. But for now, here's what we got today. First up, we've got this box of instruments. I like old gauges and stuff, so let's see what we got here. First thing up is a Federal dial indicator, and it works. A little sticky at the end, but there we go. A little lubrication and service, and this thing will be just fine. You can always use a dial indicator around in the shop. Next up, we've got this kind of a Schramm 200 PSI pressure gauge. Kind of interesting. Now we get into the good stuff. I love old tachometers. Look at this one. 5,000 RPM tack. Old. Oh, there's some markings on the back. Made in USA. There is a part number on it. Quite interesting. This to me looks like something that was factory installed in something. That could be a good piece. This here is a nice old 8,000 RPM in-dash Tachometer tack. The way it's stuck at 2,000 though, I'm not sure if that is going to work or not. But you never know. We'll hook it up to an engine and see if it works. And then the last one. This one, man, if this one works, wow. This would be a nice piece. Look at this. An 8,000 RPM Smith's tachometer from England. This is just about a work of art, this thing. Just beautiful. Sugar ball. I kind of wonder if this thing needs a sending unit. Some of these older tacks actually needed a sending unit, but it's got the blue wire, so we'll try it. We'll hook it up to an engine and see what happens. We'll test the odometer tack first. The tacks are pretty basic. You can see this one here is the light, and then they just go red to hot, black to ground, and green to the negative side of the coil. Now, odometer tacks, this is pretty common on them. I can tell this was used on a V8 because these two wires, you would snip one for a 4-cylinder and the other for a 6-cylinder or something like that. I've run into that before. So anyway, we're going to hook this up to our old Ferguson here. It's the first thing I could find with an old school ignition, and we'll see if it works. Well, there's the first promising sign. When I hooked it up to the battery and everything, the needle went to 0. So when I started up, that tack is in V8 mode, so it should, oh heck, you know me and mathematics. It'll either read half what it should or double what it should. We'll find out when we get this thing started up, eh? Let's see. Come on, need some choke. Oh, helps put the ignition on. There we go. Well, that one works, and you can see it reads half because it's in V8 mode. But it works. That's good. Now we'll test one of the other two. So our Smith's tack, man, that thing is beautiful. Should be the same idea as the other one, with the exception that this is blue instead of green. We can see it's got a rotary dial for the engine size, and it's set to 4-cylinder. So we'll see if this one works. I mean, this thing is beautiful. 8,000 RPM Smith's Tack. Wow. Oh, isn't that nice? The Smith's Tack works. Beautiful. Let me shut this thing off before it rattles off and smashes on the ground. That'd be bad. I am so happy that works. What a beautiful piece. This one here, I'm going to have to bide my time and see if I can figure out how to hook it up. I think this is maybe a diesel tack. And a lot of times these diesel tacks, they actually pick up off the stator in the alternator. The stator? Yeah, the stator. So I obviously can't test that on here. It's got a generator. And I don't want to start screwing around and possibly fry it, because this might be nice. I do have an upcoming project that involves a Cummins 5.9, and this might be really good for that. So we're going to wait and see if we can do some research and figure out how to hook this guy up.
More auction stuff from the auction. Kevin got this scale.
We use that.
Upside down.
We use that for, I'm not much of a fisherman, but we use that when we're setting preload on bearings and stuff. And I had one when I was working, but I don't seem to have it now, so I probably gave it to one of the apprentices when I left. Anyway, let's see what Deb got.
Got my vase, or pot, I guess. It matches all my other pots. So that's what we got. In that lot, we also got a enamel pot, which will go back to the auction.
You sure we can't do something with that? That's kind of interesting. No, this is going to be my new coffee cup.
No, it's not.
Huh.
Then this little thing will go back to the auction, and this also came with it. It will also go back to the auction.
All right, so let's go see what we got today.
Then we got this quilt rack to go up in the bedroom to put all the quilts that we got. Cooper.
And then there, yeah, we got that too. Here he comes, here he comes. Cooper the climber over the fence again.
No, off. But
he doesn't like when Mummy's on one side of the fence and he's on the other.
So that'll hang all our quilts we bought.
Until they find it anyway. And the last thing in this load, I got a, I wouldn't call it good or really nice, but an okay 8-end grill for $15. That's not too bad. And the 8-end grills, you can kind of cobble them into 9 ends and 2 ends if you have, you know, if you have nothing else to use. So that's pretty cool. $15. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, here's our latest load of stuff. These are a couple of wildlife prints by, I think she's a Canadian artist, Shirley DeVille. These are some little birds. And this one is a little squirrel in the fall, or a chipmunk or something, a little squirrel gathering his nuts. And then the third picture is just a picture of a door. Don't ask me. Anyway, we got all 3 of these for $3. And these ones are really nice. So we'll see what we do with these. The frames and the mats aren't in the greatest of condition, but the prints themselves are very nice. We got another quilt rack because the last one that we bought, Deb liked it in the 1 bedroom. So she wanted another one for the other bedroom. This one's made out of knotty pine. And it's got some stenciling on it. That's kind of different, but so long as it holds up the quilts, what do you want? Next up here, we got this table full of DVDs that we got for $9. These ones here on the left, we're going to keep. Some good ones here. Look, we got Heat, Gladiator, Predator. There's some good stuff here. The complete second season of The Fresh Prince. You got to love that. Commando. You even got Deliverance. Awesome. And these ones here are just going right back to the auction. We don't want them, so we'll put them back in the box and send them back. But there's another box of DVDs to go through too. So here's the second box that we opened up. These are the ones we're going to keep. Those are the ones we're not going to keep. We like this one. I want a dog for Christmas. Look, be careful what you wish for. You might get it. So these ones can go in the box to go back. And these ones we'll put away. They're going to kill each other. Anyway, that's it for another auction stuff video. That was pretty cool. We got all kinds of neat stuff. This one has been a while. I've probably been shooting this video in little dribs and drabs for, I don't know, 6 or 8 weeks. When we first started doing these online auctions during COVID, not a lot of people knew about them. Now they seem to be quite popular, and you're bidding against more and more people. So a lot of the stuff that used to be bargains doesn't go for bargains anymore. So anyway, whatever, we throw our bid at it. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. That's how she rolls, right? Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you'll tune in next time for more interesting videos about, I don't know, who knows what. And until then, so long.